The sun burns hot over crowded alleys. Vendors shout. Car horns echo. Amid the chaos, a beat-up scooter zigzags through traffic. At the wheel is Ahmed, 28. Lean, sharp-eyed, his delivery bag strapped to his back. His clothes are cheap but clean. His face carries the fatigue of a man who's worked since boyhood. Narrator. In a city where men are judged by what they drive, Ahmed drove a scooter that coughed smoke, but carried dreams heavier than any package. A bare, dimly lit room, a mattress on the floor, a second-hand desk piled high with worn books and a flickering laptop. Ahmed sits cross-legged, headphones on, whispering words in half a dozen different tongues. His lips move from French to Spanish to Mandarin, like a dancer shifting rhythm. On the wall hangs a faded photo of his father, once a driver for foreign diplomats. A stern but kind face looks back at him. Narrator. By day, Ahmed carried boxes. By night, he carried dictionaries. Words were his escape, his rebellion against the life the world wrote for him. Marble floors gleam. Security guards scan IDs. Diplomats in tailored suits stride past without looking at delivery men. Ahmed steps inside, clutching a package. He feels out of place, shrinking under the chandeliers. Behind the desk, receptionist, 40s, French accent, barely looks up. Receptionist delivery? Wait there. Ahmed nods quietly, clutching the parcel tighter. Ahmed sits on a bench, package still in hand. He overhears a group of young diplomats, 30s, smoking nearby. They laugh in English. Diplomat. Look at him. Another boy with a scooter. Probably doesn't even know his own alphabet. Diplomat. Laughing. They should teach them one thing in school, how to stay invisible. Ahmed lowers his eyes, swallowing the sting. Ahmed finally enters, led by a guard. The hall is grand, lined with flags. At the far end, the ambassador, 60s, Arab, elegant suit, speaks with aides. Ahmed approaches slowly, package in hand. The ambassador glances at him, then smirks. Ambassador, to his aides, amused. This is the future of our youth? Delivery boys? The aides chuckle. Ahmed freezes, clutching the box like a shield. Narrator. In that moment, years of silence pressed against Ahmed's chest. He had delivered thousands of packages, but none as heavy as this insult.
A reception in full swing. Diplomats and ambassadors mingle, crystal glasses in hand. Waiters glide between tables. Ahmed stands awkwardly near the side, clutching his delivery bag. He shouldn't even be here, but the guard shoved him in while the ambassador prepared to receive his special delivery. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Laughter. Eyes dart his way. Amused. At the center, the ambassador spots him and smirks again. Ambassador to crowd. In Arabic, gentlemen, look. The future of Cairo armed with a scooter and a cardboard box. Polite chuckles. Ahmed's ears burn. Ambassador, tell me, boy, what is your name? Ahmadam, sir. Ambassador, and what do you dream of, Ahmed? Driving a bigger scooter? The crowd laughs louder. Ahmed swallows, fists tightening around the box. Narrator. A man can survive hunger. He can survive pain. But mockery? Mockery is fire. Ahmed, younger, wipes tables at a tourist cafe. A group of French travelers chat. Ahmed listens intently, repeating words under his breath as he scrubs. Narrator. VO. He stole French between dirty plates. The ambassador, sensing the boy's silence, decides to mock further. Ambassador leans forward. Tell me, Ahmed, do you even speak Arabic properly? Ahmed finally lifts his head. His eyes burn, but his voice is calm. Ahmed quietly, in perfect French, Je parle le français mieux que vous parlez la vérité. I speak French better than you speak the truth. The room freezes. Laughter dies mid-breath. Gasps. Murmurs. A few diplomats glance at each other, wide-eyed. Ahmed, teenager, helps a Spanish merchant carry fruit crates. The man teaches him phrases, laughing warmly. Ahmed repeats with determination. Narrator. Spanish was carried on crates of oranges. Ahmed straightens, steps closer to the ambassador. His voice louder now, in flawless Spanish. Ahmed queer saber la verdad. La verdad es que el respeto no necesita un traje. And do you want to know the truth? Respect doesn't need a suit. A stunned Spanish diplomat nearly drops his glass. A flickering computer screen. Ahmed, headphones on, listens to Mandarin lessons. He scribbles notes furiously while the cafe owner yells for him to hurry. Narrator. Chinese came from stolen internet minutes. Ahmed turns to a Chinese guest. Switching into flawless Mandarin. Ahmed, Mandarin true wealth is not in money, but in knowledge. The Chinese diplomat's jaw drops. He nods, stunned. The crowd erupts and whispers. Some step forward, intrigued. Others stare at Ahmed as if seeing him for the first time. Montage flashbacks Ahmed kneeling in a mosque beside a Turkish student, exchanging words softly. A Russian dock worker teaching him slang between unloading crates. Ahmed scribbling German verbs on cardboard delivery slips. Nara. Every tongue was a brick. Every lesson, a wall built against the world's laughter. Ahmed's voice rises, fluidly shifting from Turkish to Russian to German to Italian, each line striking the air like thunder. Diplomats stand frozen, mouths open. The ambassador stares at him, grin gone. His hand trembles slightly on his glass. Ahmed, do you still think I am invisible? Silence. The hall is stunned. Ahmed breathes hard. The weight of years lifts off his shoulders.
The hall is frozen. Dozens of eyes locked on Ahmed. The clinking of glasses has stopped. Even the music has gone silent. Ahmed stands tall now. No longer the invisible delivery boy, his chest steady, his voice echoing in the marble hall. The ambassador stares at him, pale. His grin is gone, his jaw tight. For the first time, he looks small. Diplomat whispering in all 12. He speaks 12. Spanish diplomat impressed perfect. Not a mistake. Chinese diplomat to colleague. In Mandarin, this boy. He is remarkable. The whispers swell. What was once mockery has become reverence. Close on Ahmed's delivery bag, still slung over his shoulder. Sweat on his brow. But his eyes steady, burning, armed in Arabic. Firm, you laughed at me for carrying boxes. But I carry words. And words move the world. A hush falls again. Ahmed's younger self repeats words into a cracked mirror, whispering when his family sleeps. His father's photo looks down at him from the wall. Narrator. For years, the world shut its doors. But knowledge gave him the keys. The ambassador clears his throat. Forcing a chuckle, ambassador awkward, dismissive languages. Tricks of the tongue. But what good is a poor boy with words? Ahmed steps closer, his shadow falling over the ambassador. He speaks softly, but with fire and English respect. Respect is the good. And today.it is not you who has it, gasps Ripple. The ambassador stiffens, unable to reply. His hand shakes slightly as he grips his glass. White shot to hell every diplomat, every aide, every guest is staring. Not at the ambassador, but at Ahmed. Some nod in respect. A few even smile, admiring. The power of the room has shifted, Ahmed Arabic. Final words, I am not invisible. Not anymore. He sets the package on the ambassador's table with calm dignity. Then he turns, shoulders straight, and walks out. Ahmed exits into the cool night air. The sound of the city rushes back, cars. Chatter life. He takes a deep breath, looking up at the stars. For the first time in years, his face softens into a smile. His scooter waits by the curb. He straps on his bag, mounts, and drives off into the night. The ambassador sits frozen, staring at the package as whispers swirl louder around him. He looks smaller than ever. Narrator. Some men wear suits and think it makes them kings. But tonight, Cairo learned, true royalty speaks the language of the world. Ahmed's scooter crosses a bridge over the Nile. City lights reflecting in the water. Narrator. He was still a delivery boy, still poor, still unknown. But in his heart, Ahmed carried the only passport that mattered, knowledge.